The sixth popular thinking trap is jumping to conclusions. And very often, jumping to conclusions is very close to I'm right all the time. You may not say it to a partner, or you may not express that in a board meeting, but that's what your mind is thinking. I'm right. This sense of right and being perfect or being appropriate comes from our thought processes of trying to be as close to perfection. And how do we do that? We do it by simple steps. I'm going to prepare, I'm going to organize, I'm going to plan. We do each and everything so well with such precision that we think we're always on the right track. Why? Because you're putting so much of effort in. Why? Because you're editing so much. Why? Because you're making sure that nobody can look at an error in your presentation or in the project that you're going to organize. I'm sure you've gone into a meeting where everything was so perfect that when the presenter asks for any questions, there's no questions at all. And the one who's presenting almost concludes, did this group or this bunch of executives understand what I was saying? Were they too afraid to ask? But when there is an error, there is a mistake, you're opening the door for somebody to connect in saying, hey, could this be different? So jumping to conclusions and thinking that we are right all the time is not going to get us anywhere except to be all alone. Perfect maybe, but again, what is perfect? Because today it may be appropriate, tomorrow it may be irrelevant, and it may be outdated. Jumping to conclusion happens because we tend to mind read. We try to predict. We try to fortune tell what may happen in the future. Sometimes we may be successful, but most of the time it's difficult to predict what the future is going to bring. And the more you try to predict, the more you fall on your face because there's so many variables out there that we can't control everything. That's why we cannot be right all the time.